No, I totally didn't just stuff my face with Pocky. I'm having one of my like days where it's a struggle to eat. And so like I have some of my favorite Pocky is the almond crush. So like a little bit of nuts and chocolate and stuff, and so like that usually helps with stuff. More Pocky, yeah. Yeah, the elm. It's honestly my favorite. Yeah, I have to be careful with like making sure I'm eating like enough, because otherwise I'll get like really shaky and stuff. And especially while streaming, it's like, yeah, I have to like throw something in me.
We are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city.
Yeah, I am, I promise.
We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
How original.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves.
Monkey boy! I'll read after this.
The truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown.
Blade.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us.
60%.
Only that we had to keep
Tower?
living in order to see it.
Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Sorry, we save. You save no matter what. That's fine. How are you today, dear? I like Jasmine for curry.
A quick tour
yeah,
of the
and
facilities
short
to
grape.
refresh your memory?
We do. I think along most of the time.
Let's
We
start
really
with your
need to
living
get more
quarters.
Biscotti and
Follow
Jasmine.
me.
So I eat a lot of rice. Like it's one of my safe foods that I can usually eat no matter what.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson.
This rice is so good. Nom nom nom.
I once again
I have a
come
Japanese
to you
rice
with
cooker.
news I am truly delighted to share.
We're somewhat.
Yesterday,
I'll do after this.
we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and
I look so weird.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From political aide to Director General in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be Emperor by next month.
NLA and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Interest, sure.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
Hey.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am.
Aya _
No
chain
reorg will ever
01
change
just
that.
redeemed hydrate.
And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
Thank you
And
for the
award
hydrate,
for
dear.
best ass kiss goes to...
Welcome in.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work.
All right, ma'am.
Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
I appreciate the lurk. I always appreciate the work. Ah, lurk. Chapter 1, New Los
Strength
Angeles.
comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Quinn, I might need some help with like how the lip sync works because my goodness, I am. It's weird sometimes. Also, I don't use lip sync. Oh, I do not have an iPhone, so I just have my webcam. But my so if I were to turn off lip sync, which would be fine, because I still use my old tracker XR Anime for the majority, because like I still haven't quite figured out the movement. Can I turn it off? Okay, so right now it's off, and like it works, but it's like my mouth looks really small, and so it just doesn't quite work well. Which was always the one reason I needed something else. Yeah, it's a lot harder to see, and it doesn't look as, yeah. But yeah, I mean I have a pretty beefy phone. It's just like the things that used to be supported no longer exist anymore. So yeah, no, I just have a really nice webcam that I have that honestly usually works pretty well. And I'm still pretty happy with how things mesh together within here. Am I just not allowed to talk to you? Okay. Also, this music. Please jump. I wish I could use my Android for it or a better webcam. iPhones are so expensive. Just uses a glorified camera. Yeah. Like, depending on the tracker. So there's MediaPipe, which technically even Warudo even now uses for webcam. So it's way better tracking than it used to be, instead of just having like the VC face version. But I still just don't, I feel like XR Anime still manages to capture hands and everything a lot better, and that's really why I still haven't just dropped it. Yeah, I switched from VNAN to Warudo, so a lot of things are now a little bit different. Some of the alerts or redeems are a little bit different, and then you have some new ones. Some of them I was able to replace with something similar. Yeah, take a list at a look at the new redeems. I'll give you this back just so you have a little more. Should probably turn down the redeem costs again. Are you okay? Just finished up an interview, so winding down from that, but generally doing pretty well. Or like a job interview, or just like something like for work? I'm good. It's been a weird day, I will say. And it's snowing when it was 70 yesterday. It's weird. Stop that.
Damn it!
No camera. My mic is not my hand. Oh, hi, cutie.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Yikes.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight
She's
check,
so
Lynn.
cute.
Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Looks skeptical.
She's 13, and I know she
Oh.
looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top
Okay,
talents.
that's
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
unsure.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great
Hey, at
idea.
least my
All right, Doug, I
lip
think
sync is
that'll be
better
all
than
for today.
hers.
You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
Fuck, no,
What?
it isn't.
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn!
Okay, so I said it. I
Lynn!
mean, they put a 13-year-old in charge of maintaining a mech. Can't believe you attacked another model. Like, dude, shut up. I like her. Oh, yes. Hi, yes. Ring 3. Okay. Okay, oh god, we have affinity in this one too. Oh. Okay, now I have to check something. So I guess anyone going into the Xenoblade Chronicles series, just know there are things that you could miss. So do everything you can before continuing in the story. Okay. New party members, stats, status, class. Oh, change classes. Okay. Setting as favorite or junk? Flag items. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. So we'll probably be picking up a lot of stuff that we, like, don't need. This music is interesting. It's so different for the rest of the series. Okay. Okay. Auto saving. Oh wait, do I have that automatically on? Includes. I'll have to check. Advice. Minimap, locations. Time. Okay. Trying to make them informate characters with speech bubble above their heads. Maybe I was supposed to just hear them? Sorry, I gotta go through and like clear all this because otherwise it's gonna really bother me. I wonder how the music director or whatever pitched it. Not saying it's bad, it just definitely stands out. Yeah. Ayo, do you know the rest of the series? I was like, it's not bad. It's just, it's so different from the rest of the series. Like, even compared to just Xenoblade Chronicles 1, which I think, like, this came out technically after 1, and then 2 and 3 both, 2 and 3 were both on Switch, so, yeah. What was I doing? What's this about? Mirren Archives. Ah, this is the story. Cool. Okay. Characters. No image, even though we have me. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Humans. Oh, but we know we're getting no pawns. Okay. Do we have everything? Okay. Is it gonna stop yelling at me for things? Cool. Okay. I've seen one back when I still watch Let's Plays, and I have a partial playthrough of 2 that's just sitting around waiting for me to stop playing gacha games instead. Well, I don't know how far you got into 2, Ayo, but I have bad news. So I mean, I guess you wouldn't technically have to stop playing gacha games, but it wouldn't be in the same way.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. But there's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Sit up.
It's also where the West Gate is located.
Posture checking you
Remember?
all.
Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing,
So
groceries,
modern.
You name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing,
I feel like I'm
housing,
looking
and
at city
more
skyline
housing.
streets.
Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once
Still
we're
a
back at the
plane.
barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report.
Second.
They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Armory? Okay. Let's get sidetracked now. Can I talk to you? Hi.
Sir,
Can Stella about oh no.
here's what I know.
Oh, Affinity. Okay. We officers are aware that not all new LA citizens are on board with Director General. Gosh, fuck his name. But the more we allow our ideals to enslave us, the grimmer our situation will become. I promise I can read, guys. Hopefully some breakthrough opportunity will present itself, and you've got the look of someone who might just be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready for that to be... Wow, guys! If you're ever ready to be that opportunity, let me know and I'll assign you to something important. That's a strange sentence to anyone else, right? Wait, there's somebody behind me. No. Affinity chart.
What is it?
Sorry, but the transport's granted. That's fine. Flunky. See? Affinity chart. Okay, this kind of rocks, though. Can I... Okay. Wait, but there's something over here. Oh, that's him. Okay. What? Field action. You must learn... Oh, okay. Oh, hello.
Working hard?
Inquire? As part of the Earth life colonization project, interstellar ships took off from a number of cities. However, we don't have any idea what happened to the others. We've been transmitting a signal from Mira in an attempt to establish contact, but we haven't had any replies yet. After a bit of digging around, yeah, I think I just completely forgot that XCC does have a conscious system. Yes, it very much does, unfortunately. No, ignore that. We mustn't lose hope. Oh, I do have the autosave. Cool.
Hey,
Even Blade Tower at the center of New LA's government is barely 70% complete. Oh, is that what that number was? Even though it said 60? But it's not like we have the luxury of Fleet. Never mind. Oh. Okay. Cool.
Hey.
yeah?
Exploring the uncharted planet is no easy task. For the sake of efficiency, it's important that each division perform its own assigned duty. It's like, bitch, do your own job.
I see.
You're assigning me to gather anhydrous radiators and heat-proof inox pipes? Jesus! If you go down in combat, I'll rush right over and help you back up. And if I'm the one who goes down, you'll do the same for me, right? You'll do that for me? Inquire. Even the residents of New LA who are not members of Blade are actively supporting the city in some capacity. After all, we also share the burden of among humanity's last survivors. I, for example, have the role of keeping Blades in tip-top condition and willing to sacrifice anything to help Blade succeed. And we've healed those who are in the building of our new legacy, even at the cost of my own life. And what are you? Are you prepared to do your duty as one of humanity's last survivors? Sorry, affinity charts are serious business.
Oh, wonderful.
The weather Amira changes abruptly and often. They say it's as fickle as a young lover's heart. Oftentimes you'll head out in a bright, clear morning and end up soaked by thunderstorms by noon. Veteran Blades tend to carry a wide variety of equipment in order to respond to changing weather. For example, electrified weaponry is especially effective during thunderstorms.
What is it?
Us support staffs are the ones who have to clean up Blades messes in the maintenance center and commercial district. As a doctor who heals the wounds of Blades, I just now realized this. They aren't using the British terms like center, ER instead of RE, as the rest of the games. I mean, I guess this one technically did say like USA, and also like the British were the ones that dubbed it first, but still, just a note. There is no end to the foolishness of Blades who throw themselves into battle and sustain needless wounds in their every encounter. Should you end up in a combat role yourself, I urge you to equip yourself properly to avoid sustaining any preventable damage. None of that was affinity. Hi. Okay, we'll not deal with that. Oh, that's just lights. Okay. Can I talk to you? Any fool who's dumb enough to face his foe head-on won't live to make the same mistake twice. You must constantly move to stay in your opponent's blind side. Attack your foe from the back. Attack it on high or below, anywhere but head-on. Attacking from any of these positions will improve your accuracy and your odds of landing a critical hit. Do you understand? Do you not understand? Either way, repeat what I just said 1,000 times until it finally penetrates your thick skull of yours.
Hey!
Yes?
This is Mission Control. As a Blade, you can... Huh? Oh, I see that you haven't yet registered as a Blade, Cassie. Well, if you do register and join the division, you'll be able to accept missions right here. I do understand that you haven't yet decided what role you wish to play here in New LA, and that's fine. But I believe you would make this a splendid Blade. God, anybody, and have any of you finished the series? Please. Because that phrase is like, nom. Trust me, I've seen off countless Blades standing right here, and I know talent when I see it. It is so hard to not say something. Oh. Wait, was it the entire series or just one? Two. End of 2. What's this?
What's wrong?
The members of each division have their own responsibilities, but mine is primarily guard duty. Lately there have been reports of dangerous indigents appearing near the entrance of the city, and that's why we've sealed the gates and taken a defensive posture. We've tightened our guards to the extent that there's absolutely no chance of an indigent infiltrating the city. But now I hear that Elma and some new gal already slaughtered the Grax pack that prowled outside in the West Gate. So I guess we all ought to thank Team Elma for their successful counteroffer. Jump! I can't move. This is my first experience with the franchise. Okay. This is not indicative at all of the rest of the series. Like,
the
no,
Blade Barracks.
even if this does turn out like really good or something,
Consider
it's
yourself
not
our
the
guest
same.
until we finish getting you registered.
Yeah, you
Feel
should be
free to come
concerned.
and go as you please.
You should be absolutely concerned. It's great. But the problem is it's all interconnected and I can't say a thing. But if that gets you interested in playing, that'll be great. Show interest.
I think I can answer that one.
But yeah, I think what I'm talking about is would technically be near the end of 2.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
I think. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Koo.
No,
Chipper is
that might be
always
3.
icy.
I don't remember.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite
maybe
so
2, 3.
upbeat.
Yeah.
Anything about today's
The
flight
problem
I
is the
should
same
know?
one as several other long-running JRPG series.
Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly,
I don't think you
Elma,
need to be paranoid in
found
this
another
game
one.
at all of that word.
Excellent work out there.
Just know that the term
Just
changes
doing my job,
throughout the
Mr.
series.
Secretary.
Now,
Just started
as
Mass
for
Effect. I don't have
officially
time for
registering
2
our
at
new
1.
citizen here.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us.
Especially because
Please,
those other games
after
didn't
you.
even exist yet.
I'll put on some tea.
Who knows if they even had certain plans, like, as a thought yet. And again, technically this particular one was not considered canon. Unsure if the DLC they added to, or the end of this one, makes it canon or not. Which again, sounds strange considering I called it a prequel. So, whatever.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get
Really?
caught
They
up.
did all that in 2 months?
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should
Thank
we
you for the
begin?
alert, dear. Inquire.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between 2 hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there, if maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and
Well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Clarify.
Blade is an acronym.
Oh.
Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
Huh.
It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship.
After the
and came
Fire
crashing
Nation
down
attacked.
here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers.
Oh.
All of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Oh, also I was wrong about the missable stuff. Listening to AI overview again was wrong. It was pulling the wrong information. No, there's just heart-to-hearts you can miss, but that's it.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time.
Get a social security card, otherwise
Ms.
you can't
Coop,
live.
Even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air?
AI wrong? Is that
Perhaps
possible?
a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir.
Hey dear.
Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Okay. Track. Okay. Okay. Blade Barracks. All the time, yeah. Okay. Estimate. Oh. So I guess you can. Oh. It's good that you can change this, because I believe that this is like... I think this is technically a multiplayer game? Like, I could have sworn, and that was why it was, like, wasn't a good idea to play it back on the Wii U after the stuff. Oh, there's co-op, and you can play with up to 3 other players. At least that was for the Wii U version, so I assume it's about the same with this one. Interesting. Okay. Because I never really looked... I avoided it because I was like, they're gonna remake it or something. Like, there was no reason, because people have been asking for this for so long. Such different music. Hey, BD, have you been here since the beginning? Or did you just join in? Because we were having a conversation about the music, and like, nobody in here has really played the game, so it was like how different this music is. But you sat through me playing all of them.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Why are they having a 13-year-old say this? Not really. Had the stream open, but it couldn't watch or listen. Okay. I assumed so. I mean, it's obviously like a thing. I don't really care about geeking out, though.
What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by?
It's
basically like the most
a mech.
incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned.
It's odd, but something I heard my cousin's the same age
Still,
saying without
just
knowing
look
the full
around
meeting.
you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this
I mean,
in just 2
we
short
did it
months.
too.
We could never have come
We did it
so
too as
far
kids.
so fast without scale technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
Sorry, getting comfy.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Okay. Info lover. God, how many achievements are there?
So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here.
I like that
blowing
there's an
off
icon to let me
steam
know
or
I can
browsing
move.
Mission Control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout
Or
console,
backpack.
if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
How am I supposed to pull off this job myself? It's madness! Madness! Hey, do you want to come along with me? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, wait. Oh, over there. Come on, they put me in front of the other one.
The Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sort of.
Ma'am.
Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Crazy person wants to fight.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Oh, thought I heard something. Okay. Okay, we go.
Listen,
You have a Skell license, you can buy a Skell from the shop terminal in Armory Alley. Man, I love living in the future.
Hey.
Alright, people, remember that each of us bears the weight of humanity's very existence upon our shoulders. No pressure.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for Skell equipment as
Yeah,
well.
this music does feel very different than
You
the
can even
rest.
buy whole
Yeah.
Skells. Can you imagine owning your own Skell? Ah.
This feels like rock band
right, the
stuff,
door.
whereas the rest of the series
I
is
think
like
all that's left is the
instrumental
heart of
and like
Blade
orchestras.
itself. Blade Tower.
This constantly restarting though is a little bit annoying.
am I right?
We're out of amplification lenses and can't make any more of the Granada GG's trademark beam weapons. Go tell our colleagues in the industrial district to hurry it up and yada yada. Like my cousin's band jamming for no reason. Talented though. Yeah. Inquired? We sell strange and unusual stuff my husband picks up out on the job. He's a pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. I don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but check back later. You should be back in a little while with new hull that'll blow your battle socks off.
Really?
The suspension of the Skell is completely wrecked. They must have put up a good fight against the Xenos when we made our emergency landing. Oh, we're back here.
Listen,
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here.
Fandom?
The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Wow.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the
Nah,
barracks.
let me be a
Secretary
civilian.
Nagi will be waiting.